How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. Today we have to talk about the market. Really quick update, but there are some really interesting opportunities right now. And I do want to say too, I'm leaving out of the country for the next day and a half. So in case I don't see what's happening in the market, I will definitely update you as soon as possible. But I'm not going to give that classic "I'm leaving" YouTuber title. At least I don't think I am. Maybe I will. But we do have to take a look at the market. There is a link to moomoo underneath the video in case you want to try them out. They'll give you some free when you start depositing, so definitely check them out. I'll also put a link to BitGet where you can long and short cryptocurrencies. So as you can see, the market's down. We actually opened up on the NASDAQ up almost 1.5%, right around 1.5%. Now we're down 0.5%. Now, why is this happening? Well, we had the Fed meeting tomorrow, but we got some news this morning. The job openings rose unexpectedly. So we had about 10.3 million job openings in August, and today we got 10.7 for September. We're expecting 9.75. So this is giving the Fed more reason to continue to raise because we are seeing a really strong jobs market still. Now, with that being said, we still have some interesting news in crypto land. Yesterday, I talked about how Argo had a $27 million fundraising fall through and how they were selling some of their miners. So when we go down to the amount that they sold 3,843 anti-miner S19J Pros for 5.6 million. Now we got news today of who bought them. CLSK just announced that they acquired some more rigs. So they got about 3,900 Bitcoin anti-miner S19J Pros, and I saw another article that said the exact amount, 3,843, so the exact same that Argo's selling, and they paid 5.9 million. So they paid 5.9 million, Argo sold them for 5.6. Maybe there's a $300,000 shipping fee or some other fee, some kind of brokerage fee. But it's interesting. CleanSpark continues to buy more and more rigs. They're expecting to get up to 22 exahash by next year, the end of next year. So they are being very aggressive. Now, with that in mind, I think that is a risk. We have a risk whenever a company like CleanSpark is going against the grain, where everyone else is kind of tightening up and they continue to make acquisitions. Now, with that being said, I think that they can see everything that's happening in the market. They probably know better than we do what's happening. So the fact that they continue to buy rigs hopefully is a sign that they're in a really strong capital position. We will know more the next time that they announce earnings. But I bring this up because at a time where so many miners are failing, the ones that make it through should do really well. And the reason I say that too is they have a ton of hash rate, or they will have a ton of hash rate. So that's going to be great for their earnings. Let's say they're able to get to 0.05 or 5% of the overall hash rate, which if they hit 22 exahash and the overall market goes up about 33% or about 50% or something like that, actually maybe even higher than that, even if they go up 70-80% overall in the next year, assuming we can get up to 22 exahash, that'd be about 5%. When we have the next Bitcoin mining, there will be 450 Bitcoin in each block, or each day, sorry. So 22.5 Bitcoin will go to CleanSpark, which is about what they're mining a day right now, I believe. Now, over the quarter, that'd be about 2,000 Bitcoin. If we get a $10,000 margin on that, that'd be $20,000 or $20 million a quarter. Sorry, I have scatterbrain because I'm leaving soon. $20 million a quarter of profit. That means that they would have about a PE of 2. So, of course, there is a lot of risk in it right now. I would be very careful. I have not allocated any more towards it, but I do know someone that's really wealthy that is continuously adding more to their CLSK position. So definitely keep an eye on it. I think there's definitely a possibility that it could do really well, and it could definitely shoot up, and we could see a lot of momentum in these miners that actually make it through, assuming we get another another bull market here in the next year and a half or so. And I think we might actually get it before that because of the Bitcoin halving and everyone wanting to get in ahead of that. Now, tomorrow is the big day. We have the Fed rate hike decision. Hopefully it goes smoothly. Hopefully there's a little bit more dovish speak, but we will have to wait to see. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video where I will not be messing up my speech as much. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one. Check out the link to moomoo and BitGet.